The quote goes as this: "I shall pass this way but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do, any kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer it nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again." That is one of the many great sayings found in How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I don't know how to say the last name, but you can look it up, you'll see his name, which in my opinion perfectly summarizes the first chapter of the book. You see, I related to part of this, and I'm guessing that, actually I'm not guessing, I'm pretty certain that you relate to this quote too, or have so in the past. I remember when I was relatively new to the gym. Of course, at this time, of course in the gym in general, you don't really talk to other people unless they're your friends. You just like kind of focus on your own thing. And I didn't really have the confidence to talk to anyone either. But in this particular scenario, picture it this way actually, there were 2 Giga Chads, okay? Literal Giga Chads. The photo you see of Giga Chad, there were 2 of them in the gym. They used to train together. They were twin brothers, and they used to just do their workouts, go home, and they're outie, and they had incredible physiques, like insane. But so there were these 2 guys, and I remember I made it pretty much a goal of mine to just go up to them and tell them, they've got incredible physiques and they're a big inspiration for me, and I'm sure for everyone else in the gym. So I did my bench press, I did my flies, I did my triceps, dips, whatever. Got through my entire workout, delaying when to say it after every exercise. And at the end, I was ready. I tried mustering up that courage. I was like, this is the perfect time, although there were many perfect opportunities. I mustered up the courage, almost thought about going up, and guess what? There was already someone there. And clearly this guy did not know him from before. They just met. And they were in this long discussion. I ran out of time. I had to go home. Does that sound familiar? You see, I deferred it and I neglected it. It's a bit of a universal experience, this one, especially when it comes to approaching the opposite gender. But the point is, deep inside, we often feel that whoever we're thinking of showing some appreciation or just complimenting will just backfire. Like, we imagine they're going to get mad or something. They're just going to be like, oh, this guy's a weirdo. It's just a completely useless mindset, to be honest. First of all, the majority of people are just hoping that somebody comes up to them and just tells them, just appreciates the hard work that they've been putting in for months, years, and decades. People remember the little tiny compliments you give them. There is nothing sweet. I'm sure you've heard this before. There's nothing sweeter to a person than the sound of their own name. And who cares if that 1 in 1,000 person is going to be weirded out by you going up to them and complimenting them? So what? It's their own insecurity and their own inability to take something positive that you're seeing. What you should understand is that you've simply achieved the goal of yours and you should be proud. Because, and how this relates to the title is that giving someone else a confidence boost, or a compliment rather, is, as weird as it sounds, the best way to give yourself a confidence boost. Because you will notice this, and I have noticed this in the past. As you go on leveling up and approaching different people, and whether it's complimenting, most of the time it's just complimenting them. As you compliment people, you will gain yourself a confidence boost. And the next time you'll be able to compliment people and talk to people that you would have never imagined that you were able to talk to before. It's kind of like an exponential cycle, which is why I call this the number 1 confidence booster. So, to finish, I want to give a counterexample. Earlier this year, I learned from my mistake. There was a similar scenario, a really helpful guy with an impressive physique, and even, look, he was an IFBB bodybuilder, not literally an IFBB bodybuilder, but that kind of physique, and he was repping out 260, 280 kilos on squats. Crazy stuff. So basically, I realized that this was a similar scenario, and I remembered this. Any good that I can do, any kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. I did. And that guy is now someone I meet every day at the gym pretty much. And he continues to be an inspiration for me. So remember, the next time you go and get that thought of showing appreciation to someone, whether it's in the gym, whether it's in public, outside, at a station, wherever it is, never delay it. Just go up to that person, tell them why you're impressed by what they're doing or why you appreciate what they're doing. Just do it. And as always, keep working on yourself. I want to talk about...
My name is Samad Qureshi from Ismail.
My name is Samad Ahmed.